in this matchup. I'm just like, I don't play Pal anymore. What's up, Luca? Pac-Man's a fun character to watch. No, screw Pac-Man. It's like, oh, he's not fun to watch. He's definitely not fun to play against. I just hate everything about Pac-Man. Pac-Man could just die. It's absolutely the most obnoxious character. Okay, so I want to see what's Nairo doing these micro situations. Looks for back air because. So Pac-Man's in the air, and I wonder why he goes for back air instead of like an up air. I guess the idea of back air is you expect someone to drift to the side. That or maybe up air is a little bit risky. Oh, there's no hydrant below him. What's up, Zamba? So I wonder why. In this scenario, like he goes for an up air and he gets it. Oh, you know what it was? Because he expected the hydrant. He was probably expecting to jump like here and connect in this spot. That would make sense then. You look for back air, because Pac-Man can't re-challenge it, of course. He doesn't have the range. Even the air dodges it way too much. What's up, Ash? Your rage fucked up. Hey, man. Worked well enough. 8 viewers. Hey, man. If you turn 8 on side, it's infinity. So I got your almost infinity viewers. Yeah, so, okay, makes sense. Go for back air there. Jump Nair, it's just normal edge trapping thing. And convert the back air as a combo. I think this is a situation where T gets a little bit antsy to go for a punish. Yeah, T gets very antsy for a punish. If you look at risk reward here, I guess if Nairo's like... So you go into this situation, you probably do this if you expect to grab. Does T have reason to expect a grab from Nairo? Not particularly. Yeah, it's more like a full glory attack. You like expect to grab. I feel like this isn't the best option here though. Because if you're Nairo, you have him in the corner. You can kind of wait for something. You know Pac-Man can't re-burst you out of the corner. Yeah, Pac-Man can't re-burst you out of the corner, which is a big deal. So you can just jump here and wait for something. Now the thing is, since Nairo's front facing, he could lose to a fair theoretically. But like this is a space where you can just kind of dash back as well if you want with Nairo. You could also jump forward with an aerial, which might have also got punished by this if it was a little bit too quick. Especially if it was misspaced. Yeah, throw that out, hit him. No, should be just catches. Going with the stage, and he just gets caught by side B. Not exactly the best play. You don't want to get caught by side B, but yeah, whatever. Dip attack, breaks the hydrant. Just trying it down to 2 frame, not 2 frame, just punish ledge options down to it. It's so good. This is such a annoying spot to be in. Because for both characters, this is like, the risk reward is pretty low. But getting hit, it's like a 1 out of 3 chance. And it puts you in such a bad spot if you get hit here. So Nairo dashes up. And what's cool is he turns this around. So I wonder if... You know, I think Nairo turns this around. I think he was looking to back air tech in place. Because back air is more rewarding than fair here, correct? So you have to think about... You want to prioritize hitting your back air. So I think he turns around knowing he wants to cover tech in place or tech in. And he gets the fair and the tech in. He could have also just did this dash and then jumped in place without turning around and back air the tech roll in. But I throw a new pickup line when you meet me. Uh-oh. Some more. Okay, Lee. I want to hear old one. I'm ready. You're a nerd, Mulk. We're both nerds. Now, this is a risk-reward situation where you kind of want to kill him, so I understand this. What's the point of the Alamar Snake matchup? I think it's even. I don't like it. But the more I play the matchup, the more I'm okay with the matchup. It's just really lame. Alamar Snake's a really lame matchup. Both characters are going to be doing a heavy camping. Dashing, so... Tries to go for an up smash. I think this is a situation where you do this and you know it's not covering too much. Up smash specifically covers regular getup and jump. So I guess it's covering 2 pretty important options. And even like, the thing that sucks about doing up smash is it covers those options, but if it doesn't cover them, like the timing is off or just the wrong read, you won't get a hidden. Not like down to where it's like you can do it and you might still get a hidden even if it's not the correct thing to do, because it's so fast you can react to other option in case you guess wrong. You'd go up to me and pretend not to be involved, like, oh, you're the buzz, right? Then I'd stop and say, you're a lot more medium size than I thought you'd be. Lee, I'll take that as a compliment. Appreciate it, man. Yo, no, I can't promise games at Evo, but I can definitely promise if you see me, man, say hello. I always feel bad with tournaments when people are like, let me play. And I think most of the time I just don't end up playing the person who wants to play. Man, crazy. Oh, yeah, I told everyone to say fuck Pac-Man and make my tier list. Yeah, screw the character. So now he gets hit here. After he gets hit, what does he do? He just gets hit by Apple and just lands with the air dodge. No jump or anything. This is kind of a weird spot to be in, because you air dodge here. And it depends if your opponent wants to expect you to, like, I don't know. He's focusing in back mid-stage, which is a fair option to pick. So that's why this air dodge works. But if someone wants to be a bit more proactive and following up on this Apple at disadvantage, they get a lot of damage in the air dodge. Shuton just plays a lot lamer than me. I think that's the main difference. He plays a lot lamer and he's less reliant on his forward smash. He just uses a lot more side B to condition people, where I use forward smash to condition people. And forward smash to condition people just isn't even close to as good as side B to condition people. I got Bash. I will look forward to you trying to do that to me, man. Except I'll just bring Mario Party. Super Mario Party for the Switch and say, well, man, now you gotta play me. Oh my god, Lee, I'm ready for your new pickup line. Down tilt again? Yep, down tilt. One thing is this scenario where I feel like this is a weird option from T. He's in the corner. And it beats shield. It's like a hard read option with low reward. Where Nairo kind of does the same option before, where he's just in the corner, he just jumps. Because he doesn't have really respect getting bursted down like an aerial from Pac-Man or even a grounded move. So he can just jump back and wait for something. And it's hard to deal with that. Yeah, so he just gets smacked in the face for it. Fair dash attack. Yep, he fairs a shield and waits for something. Like, he reactively does an arrow shield after he blocks something. Oh my god, it's a off time to have an ad play! No, DGG! DGG, no! DGG! Why? Have the ad play after the match! Actually, I want to look at this scenario again, though. So this is a really weird scenario. So he just does falling back air. Falling back air is a really hard read. It seems kind of weird to me. T didn't throw out the bell out, which was bad for him. He just shields. So he's expecting now to hit him, but he's dashing back and forth. And I feel like the risk reward in throwing out bell versus getting hit is so good for Pac-Man here. Feels funny being a fan of someone younger than you. Hey, man. Don't think about, like, age. Oh, actually, I'll be honest. I kind of know what you feel, and I'm getting a little bit older. Where it's like, I look like 17-year-old smashes, and I'm just like, it feels weird, like, ask them, like, for advice and something. When I'm so much older than them. It's almost like you want to feel like since you're older, you should, like, be, like, you should be almost, like, higher up on, like, whatever, like, mental, like, state. I don't know how to describe it. Like, almost like a superiority complex, because you're older. But they have to remember, even if older, doesn't really matter much. Think Ivan needs any nerfs? No, he's just lame. He doesn't need nerfs, he's just pretty lame. What's up, Ketson? I love that tune like emote. So yeah, Nairo is just getting destroyed here. Jumps, yeah, air dodges in. That apple is just covering a lot of options. It's like it's a decent read, but it's not very unsafe. It's a safe killing read. Because Nairo's in the corner. So Nairo back air. So T bumps off. The thing is, T's lost a lot in the corner from Nairo just waiting for something. Like, this is the last time I'm going to comment on this. But how T puts himself in the corner. And Nairo just punishes it. Here he just punishes T doing ledge drop jump aerial. It's fair. Super unsafe on hit, or at least not plus because of the percent. So now we're just going to hit it anyway. Yo, that angle on the side be so weird. Oh my god, Zomb, that's funny. You're young, so you'll learn quickly. And yes, Takirion. Side B is better condition with forward smash because it's safer and does more damage. Could you hug me evil? Would that be weird or cool? Yeah, you're fine, dude. Just be like, yo, it's me, Nokoshi, so I don't feel like getting hugged by a stranger. That's something that bothers me a lot. When I don't know the person, and they go for a hug, I'm just like, ah. But if they introduce themselves, and I'm like, oh, I know you, then it's fine. What's up, weirdo? Welcome back, like always. What about a kiss? Oof. Ooh, you husky. Oh, man, bro. Bro. Yeah, you go a little bit too far, man. Yeah, if it's something like blowing one, like that's okay. As long as you do it within like at least like 5 feet of distance, I accept it. Anything more? Oh, and I might have to make a tweet longer about that. So we got. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. So Nairo just gets a kill there. How do you even get the kill? Did he just up smash? I think he did. Oh no, T tried to side B on stage. T really wanted to get out of the corner. But Nairo just loves backing off in the corner. Like, he lets the opponent do something. And I'm not sure if that's just. I mean, that's a Palo thing. But I think also Pac-Man in particular is how I get out of the corner that easily. That's kind of funny, Beastly. I don't tell you, not all players are created equal. He catches the landing. Yeah, and you know what's annoying here? Because of this Galaga, you kind of feel like you have to do this back air. Because you can't land on top of the Galaga. You'll just get hit. You could like counter maybe to land on top of it. I guess that's like your best option is either counter or up BOA or go for the back air. I feel like the back air is not the best risk-reward option, though, because you go for this, and the opponent could just say, well, you have to land there, so if you just... Okay, see you, Noko. Have fun with work. Yeah, experience with buzz ups. Oh my god. Bro, crazy. Oh, you pick me up randomly? Oh, damn, you got muscles, I see. But yeah, I'm not sure with this back air. It hits because T can't dash forward. I guess that's so important is you don't give T the room to dash forward. So it works out because how's he gonna do anything about back air which is dashing forward? He just gets converted off from there. Oh, and then he has these. So I'm trying to look at the micro situations as I mentioned before, and not the macro. So a lot of these micro situations is really just how Nairo is spacing. Right outside of T's immediate range, but close enough to react to what T does. Or even just throw a hitbox out where T might move. And T kind of kept moving into hitboxes, or was throwing things out that Nairo was not in range of. Oh my god, Vash. Go to Torment with a giant pair of like lip plushies and throw them on stage when I win. Oh, I could do that! Oh, I could be the meme. Sounds like a good idea being the meme. How old is T? Good question. Let's Google this. Shoutouts to Smith. I'm guessing he's probably like 19 or 20. Oh, it doesn't say his age on his Smash Wiki. Maybe... Oh, there's a T from Germany. He's a Melee player. Yeah. There's no age, so I don't know. I guess like 19, maybe even younger. Like, no, yeah, I'd say 19, maybe 18. He could even be like 20, but I feel like that's a little bit too old. The commentator says 20. Okay, so we were ballparking it well. Yo, Nairo just doing side B. I think it's because the hydrant state doesn't want to deal with that. So he just says, I'm not going to deal with any hydrant mix-ups. He won't be able to space that well. Let's go for that. Loves the down tilt the ledge. Like, that's just a really safe option. I don't gotta talk about it anymore. Ooh, all this damage. So he gets hit by gap attack. Jumps. Yeah, and this is a micro situation that's really annoying. So, here he's just spacing fair. Kind of mindlessly. This is hard to punish, to be fair. See, he blocks the fair. And he tries doing jump fair, but I feel like he waits. You're gonna throw more money at you right after you lost. Oh my god, weirdo, please. Ah, chill! You don't gotta do that, weirdo, no! But you're broke right now, you spent all your money on vinyl records. I respect that, vinyl records. True collector. Let's go. I'm pretty sure fire works in the fire hydrant. You can probably melt a fire hydrant with fire. Oh yeah, you've missed a lot. You haven't been here for a while, have you? Yep. And we actually have 2 more emotes coming, Lee. And 1 emote's being replaced. With, like, a reboot of the emote, I should say. A remake of it? Whatever. So you missed quite a bit. Yeah, Nairo just wait. I swear, Nairo just waits outside of that corner. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. We've seen that enough. Yeah, T's jumping. Nairo can just take advantage of that. Yeah, the double jump's a little bit risky here. Because, like, it hit, but he had to commit to it, and T could have easily air dodged around and punished. It was only 1 record, cost 230. Oh shit, $230 final record. That's insane. I respect that so much, though. You know your hobby, you know what you want to collect, you do it. You spent all your money on figurines and Dakimuras. Oh my god, Rick, so I don't have any of those, but I got to feel what those Dakimuras feel like recently. I understand why people get them. They're so comfy. Oh my god, they're actually ridiculously comfy. It's crazy. That was a bad neutral B, wasn't this? Teleport cancel in the fair. I think it was a fine trade. You up a stock. You can make this trace with Pac-Man. Okay, see you, Vash. Have fun coding. Should be... Retreat. Yeah, that's a situation where Nairo finally says I'm gonna retreat. Yeah, Nairo's zoning a lot more this match. I wonder why the sudden switch to zoning. Like, it's working. Especially now he has a lead. I wonder it's because he has a lead specifically. That he's zoning. I think T burns his double jumps a lot, and that's why Nairo feels comfortable going for like an advantage state. Like that up air, kind of a little bit all in. Doesn't get punished for it because T backs off half double jumping. But like if T didn't burn double jump, he could have just drifted around, landed, and like punished Nairo for double jump and get the up air that didn't connect. Yeah, he just react to the hydrant. Jump fair calls that. Yeah, calls a double jump. See. And there's a micro situation where he knows T's gonna double jump. And he goes for this hard. T's like 80, just dies! Oh my god, T, you're gone! Fair. Oh, you know what's interesting? The Hydra makes his fair harder to punish, I think. Maybe not, actually. I'm not sure. I think the water may push Nairo back. Let me check this one more time. Yep, the water pushed Nairo back. So he can't get punished because of it. I'm not sure if Nairo planned that. That forward smash seemed like misinput. But yeah, Nairo's spacing fair really well. One thing you notice, when Nairo streams, he just says he doesn't have a jump and goes in. Yep, that's what you gotta do. When someone doesn't have a jump and you have like a very good advantage state character, you abuse that. You abuse it so hard. Also, that nair back air is good. Nairo gets a lot of these nair back airs. Like, right up close. Happens all the time where it's like, gets a hit and just says, oh, I got the hit. Which he just does that show because T's too close. And Nairo showed so good, especially up close. Just back air. Yeah, Nairo's spacing is really strong with Palu. Oh my god, another ad mid-match. Well, I saw my player knows if I retire. Nah. If I retire? Damn, my notes go with me. I feel like that'd be grimy to do. That'd be extremely grimy to do. Shit. It would be a good way to make money, though. He's such a good way to make money. But yeah, guys, I'm gone. But before I leave, here, guys, for $1,000, I show you everything I know about every player. No, it's grimy to sell my nose, Husky, not keep it. Like you gotta respect the hustle, but at the same time, damn. Oh, Nairo just conditioned him at this point. Nairo just kind of felt that T wasn't gonna attack out of the corner there. It was for a grab, down throw, T air dodges. Yeah, you could just see a very clear player gap. Where Nairo's decision making, he's optimizing his risk reward really well in most of these scenarios. Where T is not. Like, if you look at this match, let's look at what T does that's wrong. Because you look at how Nairo's playing really well with a lot of these situations. Like, he knows T doesn't have a double jump, so he does something that's a little bit ballsy. He knows T is going to attack in the corner, so he's just waiting there. You know, out of shield, do an attack up close. Knowing T can't punish her with anything too hard. Whenever you see Nairo get pressured too much, and it's just because he's avoiding putting himself in a spot with, like, a grab or attack, or dash attack, that's really risky. And he generally just understands to play it really safe and go for the harder punishes when the punish on him, if it misses, isn't that big of a deal. What tips would you give playing as Pichu? I need a more specific matchup than just how you fight Pichu. I could just say trade, but that's not going to help. Oh, thank you, Big A Soul. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I want to talk about Prime Saga. We got bodied. America got bodied. Keep himself in the corner again. Ooh, see, this feels like a bad forward air, though. This is one of the situations where I think T might be a little bit... I don't know how to describe it. A little bit shook. Because this is a bad forward air. That's a really bad forward air. Okay, playing against Pichu as a zoner like Olimar or Young Link. Hold mid stage. Don't corner yourself too much versus Pichu. Because if you corner yourself too much, you'll just die. But since you're a zoner, you don't really want to like approach them. So kind of like try to hold mid stage and like run around that area to wall him out without pushing anything that gets hit, but without getting like put off stage and dying. But just remember, you're a zoner and he has to approach. Also, since a lot of Pichu is going to T-jolt to approach you, it's important with the zoning character to call out their T-jolt with like jump projectile. Or jump aerial. Okay, T gets his damage. Now we're dropping Chill for hit, doesn't matter too much. Okay, right now T is just... The thing is, okay. And this is another thing where it's like the risk reward isn't that good on T stuff here. He's jabbing, he gets some damage. He doesn't get anything off this jab. But if he got this all blocked, he could have got grabbed or nared. Block. Nair actually was fine, doesn't get the punish. But Nair back, jab. And once again, you get like this little punish. You don't get much off the punish. You kind of have to do it to push him out as Pac-Man. Another jab, but you're not getting much. Whereas Nairo hits something, he gets like a lot of damage off of the conversions. Sash hits up the hydrant. And T's backing off, setting a hydrant up. Yeah, you see T is trying to preemptively wall out Nairo. Which doesn't work, as you see. Now Nairo says there's a hydrant here, so just use auto reticle. It's like, what is T gonna do about auto reticle? What's up, Limby? So this makes a lot of sense, because once again, the risk reward isn't really bad for Nairo. I think the worst thing is maybe T does like a jump in like fair. No, that loses to auto reticle potentially. Maybe jump in fair works. But it's such a low risk, such a low risk for Nairo to go for this, considering the hydrant's blocking a lot of approaches. I think that's why he does auto reticle here. And mix up, because he almost always does the jump aerials. So he just says, mix it up to something else. Thank you, R_R4R. Going triple R. You see, he gets hit for that. Drops a hydrant. And once again, look, he has no double jump. He does in the corner, puts himself in the corner. Double jump hydrant there. And he has no double jump. He could potentially just die. Even if he doesn't die, like, he doesn't punish Nairo much. Nice nair. Ooh, this is a bad spot for Nairo. Oh, but T-Shit went for a down smash in the regrab. He's gonna... Yep, air... Look, he's so scared in the corner. He has to be, though, because he kept getting punished. This is classic conditioning from Nairo, where now T's in the corner and he's scared to press the button, so he's not gonna press a button. Yeah, you do this, get hit by that. Side B, which forces low recovery. And Nairo messes up in SDs. It happens. Especially as Palu. Burn double jump. Yep, T has the key, so you just have to respect that. Ooh, this is some good damage. See, this is a scenario where T needs to go for more. Where, like, he gets a hit, right? So the risk and reward isn't... Yeah, I think that's just a guaranteed punish. So you do the Rising Fair. Punish his tech in place. Which, that tech in place is the reason Nairo took all this damage. Because then he gets Nair into grab. Up throw, up air. Nairo double jumps. T does an up tilt because he wants to call it a landing. And it's really safe because either Nairo lands with, like, something and up tilt potentially beats it. Or he drifts away and T can just block. But the double jump puts Nairo in a really bad spot. And then up tilt, up air. The next up tilt was just not the best spacing. And maybe you could say he overextended a little bit there by trying to go for an up tilt, calling out Nairo's landing a little bit hard. Because, like, in this scenario, let's see. So you go for this up tilt, right? Yeah, the spacing was off. You never want to back off, though. Not when you know the opponent's landing the platform. What's up, Gaku? So it's an interesting spot to be in, where you know your opponent wants to land the platform. So you have to kind of push that as much as you can, but you can't overextend. I'm not going to call it how T shouldn't have overextended here, because there's a lot of different ways depending on the character and the matchup, and I don't know Pac-Man that well. I just know that this up tilt was a little bit poorly placed. And there was a better way to play this advantage state. Yeah, no, Japan destroyed everyone at this event this weekend. I don't know why. I think Japan's just getting over their tournament nerves in America, maybe? Or maybe America just had a bad weekend. Dude, I ran into, like, the worst Japanese player for me to fight. I still can't fight Pac-Man. I need to play with Shinji at some point. One tournament does not mean Japan is better than America. It means Japan is better than America in one tournament. They jump fair. Stays in the corner. Jab, just get out of there. Get small damage. Ah, it's just small damage. Like, I'm not sure how T is supposed to get the big damage. Like, this is why this matchup is bad for Pac-Man. Because a lot of times these decisions are lopsided against Pac-Man. Sets the key up, he throws it. It's hydrant. Now, he is doing a lot better job this game of just keeping Nairo out. But Nairo's just not falling at hitbox anymore. Now T's doing a lot of these preemptive hitboxes. Okay, this is just a bad neutral B. I think the idea is you charge this and you toss it immediately and it catches Nairo dashing. But it's so slow. Maybe just jump air dodge. Japan dominated all 3 tournaments though? No? Genesis had 1 Japanese in top 8. Frostbite had 1 Japanese in top 8 again. And I had to run into T there in winners, which really sucks. And if you're talking about the Japanese tournament, only Cosmos went. And Cosmos got 7th? Okay. So we had 1... Okay, we had 2 considered a cat. We had 2 Americans in Japan. And one of the Americans got top 8. Oh, you're talking about the 3? Yeah, like I said, for some reason Japan went off this 1 weekend. That's a... Like, it's... Yeah, they went off 1 weekend. But you can't say, oh, they're godlike now, they're better than America because we went off 1 weekend. Especially because MSM, you know how many American players actually went to MSN? Not as many that were at the tournament this weekend. I wasn't at MSN. I don't think Tweak was. Etc. Etc. So many players are not going to MSM, and it's a local. Like, you don't count locals for anything. They just don't matter. Locals aren't PGR'd for a reason. Because players don't want to take them seriously. It's not the main event. Oh, SoCal isn't the strongest region right now. Like, they're alright at this game, but they're definitely struggling. Oh, once again, that bad decision from T. So roll in, the jab doesn't do much. Okay, this jab's fine because he gets an advantage state. But he doesn't get anything with the advantage state. He definitely could play this out better. He definitely spent too much time charging. And Nairo just legit says, okay, you're charging? You're charging fruits, right? And going for like a fair that's misspaced. Just roll behind, grab. So like the fair was a bad option. Mainly because he had better options in this scenario. No, and doesn't count for PGR, it's a local. But yeah, so look at this fair. I mean, like I said, it's local. You don't count locals. Like, you know the reason no one ever talks about, like, for rankings, like, oh my god, Shuton won the Prime Saga local. No one talks about that for a reason. Even if it's PGR level, it's not a ranked event. It's so different. But yeah, so here, he definitely had to either throw the bell. I think he shouldn't have been charging the bell here. I think when Nairo got to this point, T had to have something going. Even if that was just spacing a little bit or like already throwing something. He just gave Nairo a little bit too much time. Maybe set up a hydrant first. You do want to set up a kill. That is for sure. He does this and then he just jump fairs. Misspaces the fair. Like, this is just a not good option from T. Not when you want to abuse your risk reward here. Like, even a forward smash would be good because that could kill, while covering about the same spot as a fair. And now you can make the argument that the fair resets the situation, which allows T to kill next time. But you don't really need to reset the situation to kill next time. But like, if it hits, it's a good job. You got hidden. But like, what if you back aired and went for a kill even? Or a smash, or threw something. Even drop a hydrant to push Nairo away, have more time to charge. There's just so many better ways to play this scenario than what T does there. And that's bothering me. Because I think this is like a perfect example of why there's such a huge player gap. Where Nairo just goes in. He looks to jump to get something out, like maybe a back air. He doesn't go for it, but he just needs to jump to bait this double jump out. And immediately he baits out double jump. Now T's options suck. So this up air is really stacked in Nairo's favor because he gets a rising up air, which should beat the down air. Yeah, like player gap, skill difference. What do you want to call it? The reason Nairo's a better player than T. Yeah, if you do the fair and you miss, you can also catch the roll with like a nair maybe, but T didn't redo that either. But yeah, so right here, T has no double jump, and it's just a bad situation to be in. Because now Nairo can do a rising up air. T's best option is to like air dodge it, which still gets frame trap potentially. Or at worst, like he doesn't get anything, and they just reset into a slightly T favored neutral, because T's gonna land before Nairo if T air dodges the up air. Which means Nairo's gonna be on the defensive with like a shield or a roll or another jump. So T gets initiative. But his initiative to kill isn't that great because he has to go for a risky option. So it's like Nairo gets a chance to kill without getting immediately punished. Where if T doesn't get killed here, he gets a chance to kill that can get punished with the stock. So basically T has to read Nairo twice. Once to not die, and another one to risk dying for a kill. Whereas Nairo has to read T once to kill him. And if he guesses wrong, he has a second chance to just evade the situation and not die or even get a kill. And obviously Nairo guesses right here. Very educated guess, for that matter. Shield. Uh-oh. Throw it. Yep. Oh, Nairo! No, Nairo! Oh, there. The downer is so cool here. He could just went for another nair. He could went for so many things. Decision making to use a down air that launches T right to the ledge, which we've seen before, creates these bad situations for T. Like, no, the nair to Bell was whatever, honestly. Anyone would do that. But the down air after the Bell is so good. Ah, it's such a good decision. Forward smash. I guess risk more on forward smash is, it's not really good. But you kind of feel like you have to go for something. Because if you guess right, you'll kill him. And if you guess wrong, you take some damage. Maybe. Nairo doesn't even get the hit here. That's because T's on the ground, Nairo's in the air. So it's like Nairo's not in a position to punish a forward smash that well. Hi BLB, fuck Pac-Man. Remember you told me a second there, Pac? Yeah, fuck Pac-Man. Yeah, that was just... I think Nairo should have just saw the key coming. T's off stage now. Yep, and now T put himself in a bad spot again. Like, Nairo does not let him at the ledge do anything. Blocks this, Nair immediately. Because T thinks he could throw the Galaga to act fast enough, but he couldn't. Or maybe he could, but just didn't do it properly. I think Nairo can go off stage a lot deeper. That's something I don't do versus Pac-Man either, which is go off stage deep enough. Sup, Tasman? Oh, so Nairo hasn't tried the Trump yet. Yeah, now Nairo's conditioned T really hard. This wasn't a good punish because Nairo couldn't get the punish here, but the idea is correct. You can just end the game if that actually hits. And if he gets wrong, like... Nairo took 16 damage from the combo. And then here he just guesses wrong in a disadvantage spot, like defense. And this fair is fine. This score actually is pretty good. Because you jump, and if the opponent backs off too much, it's a safe. You can also just beat an area. You can beat a lot of options with jump fair. And in order to beat it, the opponent has to whip punish like this, or parry it generally. Otherwise, anything else shouldn't really beat fair. And even then, the damage on this is decent, but like, in comparison, if Nairo got a fair and could chase T across the stage with side Bs and neutral Bs, it's just such a good situation for Nairo. Yeah, Gaku. Kurt Song is not what's being played right now. No, yep, takes 10 damage. That was a pretty ballsy dash attack from Nairo. That Nairo isn't the best because Nairo's so far away. That back air is good for T. Actually, it's a weird back air for T. Because even though it trades favorably in terms of damage... Yeah, no, it's fine. It's honestly, T's just at a higher percent. And he doesn't establish his control on the ground. He camps the platform here. And then he throws the apple, but Nairo just moves too fast for the apple. So it's like he just gave Nairo a little bit too much time to squeak by. Sup, Wadey? Yeah, he just gave Nairo a little bit too much time. And then he DIs back here badly and he dies. That's it. That's the set. It's just the thing that Nairo doesn't choose to camp much through projectiles. He did like, game 2 he shot a lot of projectiles, he did best that game. But I don't think he relied on it, because he wanted to mix up T instead of just consistently hit him with projectiles and win that way. Have I watched Light vs. Leo? I have not. I don't think I really care to. Maybe later. I don't really feel like it right now. Anyways, if you guys want song requests, I could turn this on, by the way. Otherwise, we can just keep jamming to this playlist. I think this playlist is pretty good. Yellow shirt guy? Alright, what's the meme with this guy? Yo, why is his shirt so shiny? What's going with the camera? Wait, why do we have like alien looking like symbols in the bottom? Oh, the camera quality of this event. Even the lighting of the camera doesn't feel that great. Man, I miss 2GG when they were at ESAs. ESA 2GG was a great timeline. But 2GG nowadays is like, give you that Toho remix. Oh, I'll link in chat for you right now, Gaku. Oh, that was playing before. So this, right?